Yeah, Saturday's a weather impact day because of that snow potential. Today, we're getting a bit of a thaw out there. We saw that sunshine earlier. Some clouds have rolled in. We'll still see some peaks of sun as we work through the rest of the afternoon. Highs make it into the mid-30s. A heat wave compared to yesterday when we were below zero. So yeah, a little bit of a thaw, but yeah, unfortunately snow does return here as we head into your Saturday. Most of the day is going to be okay. It's in late afternoon, evening hours that we see that snow push in. And we've actually seen a little bit of a jog to the north on this snow track over the last 12 hours, really. You notice southern, southwestern Iowa maybe not picking up much out of this snowstorm, but you get into the metro, it still looks like we'll see at least some accumulating snowfall, but maybe on the order of an inch or two. Maybe 3, and then the slightly heavier totals as you get up here into north central and northeastern Iowa. That's where the better shot at seeing some totals of 4 to maybe 6 inches will be with this system. And once that moves out, we stick with the cold weather here as we head into next week. We've seen a few flurries on the radar here today. Most of this activity across northern Iowa is not really reaching the ground. But we've seen some occasional flakes in Algona, so Fort Dodge, Webster City, over toward Iowa Falls. You'll likely see a couple of flakes here and there, but nothing that's really going to accumulate, nothing that's going to cause any issues out there as we work through the rest of your Friday afternoon. Little storm system right here over southern Minnesota. That's going to zip on by through the rest of the day. That's helping to pull in that warmer air for the afternoon. But you notice there's another cold front there across the Dakotas. That will drop in tonight and set the stage for some of that snow as we head into tomorrow. So live look down State Street here in Algona. You can see some melting is happening. And we did see a few flakes earlier, but nothing falling right now with temperatures sitting at 28 degrees. The wind chill, though, still coming in about 20 because of that south breeze. So there's some of those clouds overhead downtown. South winds getting us up to 30 right now here in Des Moines, 30 in Atlantic, 30 in Carroll, 30 in Fort Dodge. At Lamona, you're up to 34. So finally breaking that freezing mark. But with that south breeze, we still have wind chills that are in the teens and 20s. And that's what we're going to be dealing with here through the rest of the day. So despite the warm up, shall we call it, you're still going to want that jacket all day long. There's that south wind right now, 10 to 15 miles an hour. It's pulling in the thaw here for the afternoon, but it still makes it feel pretty chilly, and that southwest breeze likely up to about 15, 16 miles an hour here through the rest of the afternoon. So highs do make it above the freezing mark here today. But that thaw doesn't last long. Tomorrow we're back down to about a high of 29 as that snow chance begins to move in. So some flurries off to the north this afternoon, not causing any issues. Clouds tonight as that colder air begins to filter back in. But tomorrow, yeah, you're up early, no issues, just cloudy skies. It'll be a chilly day. Even through the lunch hour, not seeing any snow falling across most of Iowa. Afternoon, a few snow showers pushing into the northwest corner of the state. It's not until about 3, 4 o'clock that we start to see that snow begin to work its way into central Iowa, and it's likely closer to 6 that snow actually makes it here into the metro. Notice the steadier snows here across northern Iowa. That's where we'll see some of those heavier totals, and that's again where we could see perhaps a few spots getting around 4 to 6 inches of snow, likely 2 to 4. Or on the lower end of that here around the metro. So not a big snowstorm, not as big as what we saw, last weekend, but still enough to cause some travel issues out there Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Thankfully, sunshine's back on Sunday, a high of 20, and then we try to get back above freezing by Tuesday and Wednesday.
David, thank you. Looking forward to